Hello, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time when you're watching this. Facilitador Orlando Perez. My name is Aiden, and today I'm going to talk about taking transportations in my main town. Well, I was going to say city. Well, it's kind of like city to be honest, but well, in my town. So let's start with popular transportation in my town. Basically, in my city, I have our motorcycles and that we call it the minibuses here. It's Transporte Amarillo, which it's like a type of public bus. So the difference between them, the motorcycle, it could be for example a motor taxi that you could take whenever it's a motor taxi or a person that is in a corner on a busy area. Or you can have a regular motorcycle, or it could be a scooter. As you know, I guess it's like a moped, I guess. And meanwhile, the Transporte Amarillo is just like routes like a regular public bus. They have different routes, like for example, going to Los Arroces, have different tour that goes to Los Arroces to Bonao, to the main town, well, kind of main city, and in the same time as Los Quemados and Juma. They have different routes. They don't connect to each other, but they have different roads to go around to those campus or the countryside. Let me see if I can change it. Advantages and disadvantages about of motorcycles. Some of that advantages that I know is that they are fast. They are way faster in traffic, usually because of the busy cars that we have here, and they are way easier to drive. However, motorcycles can be dangerous same time because they're kind of unsafe, and sometimes most of the motorcycles and people who drive scooters too do not respect the traffic rules, and there is kind of like a little bit of protection for passengers. Next, we have advantages and disadvantages about Transporte Amarillo. That are we call it guaguas or the minibuses. Advantages that it's safe besides a motorcycle, and it can carry more passengers. And it's also very comfortable for longer trips. Like do sometimes take Transporte Amarillo just to go, for example, to a river or just to go to the countryside, basically. Disadvantages, it can be slower because of the traffic, and it because it makes so much stops because of the people want to stop. Hey, déjame ahí, for example. Hey, yeah, can you pull over and let me there? Well, for example. And my conclusion, I like both types of transportation because if you, for example, in a hurry or something like you overslept and you have to go to your job, you can take a scooter or a moto taxi that we call a concho. You can ride it and it's three times better than just taking, for example, public transportation or a car. But if I'm just going, for example, to a tour for a river, or just whatever I want to go somewhere else for the country or on the countryside, I just take Transporte Amarillo. It's safer. It can pack more people. You can go carefully, etc., and it's safer and comfortable. So that will be taking transportation for here. Thank you, everything. See you. Bye bye.